Cascade Hoops Talk, Billy D. Haggett, Jeff Clark, assistant at Indiana Wesleyan, but he's not just an assistant, he's a fixture. We were just talking, you've been there 17 years with Coach Tonagel. I want to talk a little bit about your background, but just talk about what Indiana Wesleyan basketball means to you.
It's a special place with special people. Obviously, you don't stay at a place for this long without loving the people you're doing something with and loving the mission and heartbeat of what you're doing. So it's just been a gift to be at Indiana Wesleyan and to raise my family there and to be a part of everything that's happened.
You know, I've had the privilege to be on campus there a couple times, and Coach toured us around and went to a game there one time. It's a pretty special place. It's got a special feel to it. And boy, it's a beautiful campus too.
I think every day when we have people on campus, they look around, they say, we had no idea about this place. And obviously when you come in the locker room and get to know our guys, there's a lot of unique things that we have, and we're really proud of what's happened there.
So what are 2 or 3 of the things, because Indiana Wesleyan basketball is special. Mm-hmm. What are 2 or 3 of the things that make Indiana Wesleyan basketball special and a powerhouse year after year?
Well, you know, people talk a lot about I am third, what we talk about, God first, others second, I am third. And just being there for 18 years, it's a brand, it's something that's on the walls, but it's more than that. It's really the heartbeat of what drives what we do. So working with Coach Tonagel for this long, I think every year we're saying, what does it look like to put God first in every part of the program? And then just try to see that come to life, whether it's on the offensive end or defensive end or in the weight room. And it's like an experiment almost every year to see how that comes to life. And that's I think something really unique, the way that he leads the program and what we're really after in coaching.
So that's, when you're out recruiting, it's very important you get good basketball players, but it's also very important you'll get guys that'll, be part of the program, right?
Yeah.
So how do you vet that, right? Because 17-year-old kids are going to tell you whatever you want to hear, right?
Yeah, well, I think that's a big part of it is we don't tell them what they want to hear. When we go out recruiting, we're not trying to sell everybody on, hey, come here if you want to be an All-American, or come here if you want to win a national championship. We say, come here if you want to be part of something bigger than yourselves. Come here if you want to, I am third is what we're about. And what we find in that is the type of players who are attracted to that keep leaning in. The type of players who are really about themselves are kind of naturally fall away.
Yeah,
so
self-selection.
We don't try to go and sell all the great things about us. We talk about what's unique about our culture and then just see who leans into that over time. And it's led to some really special people in our locker room over time.
Talk about the Crossroads League. Every night or twice a week, you're getting on the bus and you just know it is hand-to-hand combat. Yeah. You're going to be playing some of the best NAIA basketball teams in the country. Just what's it like to coach in that league?
It's really incredible. The coaches they're great people, great coaches across the board. Thinking even as I have young sons, there's so many coaches in this league that I would want my kid to play for. And the other part of it is Indiana high school basketball is so special. Yeah. There's so many good coaches, and that's really feeding the Crossroads League because there's a really good reputation from our league across the state. So you have good basketball growing up, it feeds into really great coaching and people in the Crossroads League. So it's special to be a part of it.
Do you find that, because a lot of teams in parts of the country have a hard time getting the high school kids to really listen to them because it's NAIA. Do you find that's a little bit easier in Indiana where kids have an idea what NAIA basketball is?
Absolutely. Even from when I started 18 years ago, we'd have to go recruit a kid 10 or 12 times to even have them aware of us. And now we have high school coaches calling us all the time saying, hey, this kid's getting recruited by low and mid majors, but we'd rather him come play for you in your environment. And that comes from the credibility built up over time from Coach Tonagel and our league. And it's made recruiting a whole lot different because of the reputation of Indiana Wesleyan.
Yeah. Does it make it tough because so many schools in your league are looking for the same, not only type of basketball player, but type of person, with Grace and Bethel, and does that make it tough?
Oh,
everybody recruiting the same guy?
Yeah, that's fun though. It's a competitive league, but with good people that you can trust.
Are you all lined up along the wall?
You go to a lot of recruiting events and you see the same people in our league over and over, and that makes it fun because we all have good relationships.
You've been to a lot of tournaments. You've been to Branson. You've been up to South Dakota and here. What's it like to bring a team to the national tournament? What's it feel like?
It's fun. It's special because they're so focused. They're so locked in because we've been working so hard for things this time of year. So both in our pursuit of I Am Third, but also basketball, we find this is some of the most growth we see when we go to national tournaments because we get time in the hotel. Our guys are locked in. So this is the best time of year with the team for sure.
How nervous were you during the Columbia game?
Oh, that was fun, man. You want to play in those type of environments. Now, obviously, it's nice that when you win them, but you coach so you could be in the type of environment. I mean, it was a packed out gym. Columbia's a great team who played a fantastic game, and our guys rose to the occasion and made plays when they had to. So that's one of those nights you remember when you're coaching.
Yeah, your fans really show up in your students, don't they?
Yeah, it's a
that makes a huge difference though in a game like that, doesn't it?
Yeah, we're finding hosting is a big deal now that they've expanded to 64 teams and the 16 pods like that. It's a huge advantage to host, and you work all year to get that opportunity.
Yeah. So you're facing Arizona Christian Friday. This is Tuesday as we talk. What are some of the things that the Wildcats need to do to be able to get past that first round? Well,
we've been friends that have so much respect for Coach Rudder, and
Absolutely.
They're just year in and year out competing, and they've got so much experience up and down their roster. Who they've been in big games, they've been in the tournament, so it's going to be a huge challenge to play a team like that in a program like that we're really excited for, because that's why you come out here is you want to play in those big games, and it's really one of the elite programs in the country.
It'll be a good game. Both teams respect the game immensely. It's from a fan. I was telling Greg too, from a fan standpoint. Well, that's a game I'm looking for. Arizona Christian's here every year. I was teasing Greg. I said, I think they got a block of rooms up there.
Yeah,
and they're here every year.
When you watch them on film, I mean, they're a committed team. They share the ball. They spread out the scoring. They really take defense seriously. So it is a good basketball team that plays the way you would expect for a program like that.
Yeah. Well, good luck on Friday. I appreciate you, Jeff, taking a couple minutes and giving us some time. Thanks a lot. That's Jeff Clark, Indiana Wesleyan basketball.
Thanks for everything.
Appreciate it.